Describe a challenge you faced that you thought was rather difficult. You should say what it was, when and where you faced it, why you thought it was a difficult challenge, and explain how you felt at the time.
One of the most challenging experiences I've faced was preparing for and completing my first marathon, which I ran just last year. I'd been training for several months, pushing myself to increase both my speed and stamina, but despite all my efforts, I knew that running a full 42 kilometers would still be an enormous challenge. The marathon took place in my city on a crisp autumn morning. The course was notorious for its hilly terrain, winding through urban streets and rural paths, which made it even more daunting. In the days leading up to the event, I'd felt a mixture of excitement and apprehension, knowing that the physical and mental demands of this race would push me to my limits. As the race began, I started strong and felt confident. However, around the halfway point, I started to feel a wave of fatigue that seemed to intensify with every step. My muscles were aching, and mentally, it was becoming an uphill battle to stay motivated. I remember reaching a steep hill at around the 30-kilometer mark, and my legs felt like lead. In that moment, I was filled with self-doubt and genuinely considered quitting. But I remembered all the hours I had invested in preparing for this day, and something inside me pushed me to keep going. The last few kilometers were the toughest. It felt like each step was an act of willpower rather than physical ability. Yet, when I finally crossed the finish line, I felt an overwhelming sense of relief and pride. I realized that I had not only completed the marathon but had also proven to myself that I could overcome challenges far greater than I had imagined. The entire experience taught me resilience and the importance of persevering, even when things seem impossible. I carry that lesson with me to this day and feel that the experience has made me stronger and more confident.